All right, good morning, students of 204 and the wider diaspora and the entire YouTube population. Now, today we want to talk about um, scalar and vector quantities. Seeing that we're starting our introduction to physics, right? We want to kickstart it by discussing the different type of quantities that exist within, physics on a whole. And now we have two categories of quantities. These categories are as follows: scalar quantity and vector quantity. Now, based on what you see on my screen here, scalar quantity is one that whenever we take the measurement, we're only able to get the size or the magnitude. Good? And with that in itself, it does not involve we get in a direction. Good. So one example of this would be take for example temperature. Whenever we take the temperature, good, we only get a value. So take for example 5 degrees Celsius. Good. And we know that the units here is either degrees Celsius or we can say degrees Fahrenheit, but we tend to focus more on degrees within our jurisdiction. Another symbol for that is F. Good. So that's one example. So if you went outside right now and use a thermometer, good, then what you would get is just a value, and that value is referred to as the size or the magnitude. Good. You don't get the direction when you measure temperature. Fair enough. When we talk about direction, we talk about north, south, east, west, or 90 degrees north, those kind of things. That will talk about direction. Down, up, across, those kind of things refer to direction. Another one would be mass. Good. So mass. So when you go to the supermarket or the market and you go and buy 5 pounds of yam, right? 5 pounds of yam, or 50 kilograms. Good. Whenever you take that measurement, you only get a value. So we refer to that now as a scalar quantity. And our standardized unit that we use is kilograms. Good. So we no longer use pounds, so I'll scratch that out. But we focus mainly on kilograms as our standard unit. We know that definitely that there are other units such as grams, right, which is like a base root for kilograms, but it is kilograms which is our unit, right? And the symbol for that is kg. Right? For mass, the symbol would be m, small m. So that's a second quantity. Now there are many other quantities, right? And I'm not sure if I'll be able to go through every one of them now because I have a time limit that I'm working with. But length. So whenever you measure length, you only get a value. So if you were to measure the distance of your book or the length of your book, right? We know that if you use a meter ruler, right, the units would be in meters. And the symbol for meters would be m. Good. So that will take care of what the scalar quantities are. In our next video that's coming up next, we're going to talk about vector quantities. All right. So stay tuned as we talk about the different quantities. So that's a wrap on Ray's tutoring.